welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Pamela and today's day one of my One Palette for a Week series. Every month at the end of the month I like to do this thing where I take an eyeshadow palette from my collection or even a new palette that I have just recently purchased and I come up with 5 different looks for you guys. I've been doing this series for about a year now. I did sort of, you know, not do any towards the end of the year, but to be honest, I got really busy around the holiday times, and also I had a little bit of a funk, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, I will leave that video linked down below for you guys so you understand what the funk was all about. But anyway, today's video is obviously day one of my One Palette for a Week. I always have so much fun making these videos because not only does it allow me to play around with my eyeshadow stash, it also helps me create more looks, sort of dive into colors that I don't touch, because I do have palettes where I have eyeshadows that I've never ever used. Anybody else do that? I can't be alone. So I always want to mention that this lovely series was inspired by my eyeshadow is Odd. She no longer posts on her makeup channel. I know that she has a book channel, and I'll be honest, I'm not interested in the types of books that she likes to read, so unfortunately I don't follow her there. But I did love all of her One Palette for a Week series that she used to put out on her channel. They're still up. I will link her down below because I always want to give her credit for helping me become inspired to do this myself. So absolutely loved what she was doing, and if you are doing something similar, let your girl know. I always am down to watch those videos because eyeshadow tutorials are by far my favorite ones, just so that I can sort of get inspiration and become creative with what I've already got. Does that make sense? I hope so. Anyway, as you have seen from the thumbnail, I am working with the Brown Sugar palette this week. I really love this, and I got this for my birthday from my sister, so thanks Mimi for giving me this again. This is a really nice brown eyeshadow palette. Like, I'm gonna be straight up, it is all brown. There are just different variations of brown in here, as well as different undertones. Like, obviously you have stuff that's very cool toned, you have stuff that's very warm, you have things that are neutral that you can work with both. Love every single shade in this palette. This is like the second palette next to the ABH Soft Glam palette where I absolutely love every shade that's in here. I have already used every shade because I've had this for obviously a few months now, and I have just always been pleased with every single look that I've come up with. I love doing all matte looks. I love the 3 shimmers that are in the center. You have something a little bit more of like a champagne type of like icy gold. You definitely have a beautiful bronzy, like almost copperish tone here, and then this crazy like silver pewter, I don't even know how to describe it, but it is an absolutely beautiful shade, and everything else in between is also just lovely in my opinion. So it's definitely, like I said, underrated. This also made me realize that I really like a 9-pan eyeshadow palette, because 9-pan is just, it's just enough to create multiple looks, but at the same time there isn't an overwhelming amount of eyeshadow that you get lost in it. So no matter how many colors you decide that you want to put on your eyes that day, like, it's gonna come out beautiful, like it always does for me. And I am the kind of person that will mix all of the neutrals and all of the cool tones and all of the warm tones, and I still come out with a beautiful 100% cohesive look. So it's dummy proof in my opinion, and I don't mean dummy in a bad way, I just mean, like, you know, if you're not very good at picking out eyeshadow colors that are going to sort of correlate with one another, like, this is an easy one to do that with. Like, it's just not gonna fail you whatsoever is what I'm trying to say. So I don't have any more babbling about this, so let's just get right into this. Yes.
Making with jive, boy, shine. When it hits you, yes, indeed, yes, yes, you shine. When it hits you, yes, when it hits you. Yes, indeed. Yes, yes. Yes, you shout when it hits you. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, you holler. Yes, indeed.
1, 2, 3.
Aside from my soul, there goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. There goes a sight from my soul. I think a tall angel just walked by. 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 There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my
And that's all I've got for you guys today. So hopefully you enjoyed day 1 of my 1 palette for a week series. I hope you guys are just as excited as I am to dive into this brown sugar palette. You can't say brown sugar without going like brown sugar. That might have been a little bit corny. I may edit that out.
No.
If you're curious on my lips today, I am wearing the e.l.f. Lip Plumping Gloss in the shade Mocha Twist. I love this gloss. It is definitely what I like to call my lazy girl gloss because I can just put this on and forget about it for the rest of the day, and you know, it works for me. So yeah, if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and spread my love for makeup, and I will see you guys tomorrow for day 2 of my 1 palette for a week series. Yeah. Bye-bye.